Oh, that's dope. See how I can. Yeah, man, that's crazy.
Thanks for joining us today.
Oh, hey. I
We're
already
joined.
got some energy right there. I miss y'all. The smile, everything.
1 second here. Let me get this on you,
Yeah.
Frank.
Can y'all hear me?
Okay, here we go. So we will start with questions. We'll go Michelle, Hode, Kyle.
Hey, Frank, I could say we really miss you too.
Okay, can you
Tell
hear
us
me?
a little bit about what you did today and what you thought of your performance, and what drills did you do today?
So I participated in every drill from the vertical jump, the broad jump, the 3-cone drill, the 5-10, the 5-10-5 drill, the 3-cone drill too. I did my 40-yard dash. So I participated in everything. And one thing I would say about myself is that I felt like I did a really good job out there. I trusted my training and went out there and tried to perform at a high level, take advantage of the opportunity. And long as I walk off that field with a smile on my face and my head high, I felt like I did a really good job.
Hey, Frank, good to see you and hear you again.
Good to see you too.
2020 obviously was crazy, not only for you, but for ASU, for the entire college football world. Can you walk me through, the last few months of 2020 and what you're going through and just the whole process of deciding to enter the NFL draft?
Yeah, it was tough. It was tough, just because when you get announced that you're going to be a go-to guy, you start working at a different level, especially during the off season. I would say like that past off season, I was putting in every inch, every effort, every sweat, every blood, a tear to come and have a great season, just to try to go out there and keep the legacy going like Brandon Ayuk and Nikhil Harry. But, it got to the point where I didn't try to compare my success to theirs. And due to the fact that we didn't have a season, yeah, it was frustrating and stressful, just because I just wanted to go out there and just be great and do a lot of good things. But I got the opportunity to go to the Senior Bowl where I had to put all that effort into 1 week. All that effort I put in that off season, just going out there, just doing it in 1 week. And, I'm just blessed. I just say I'm just blessed, and I'm just happy I got to this point in my life today and got to go out there and do what I needed to do.
Hey, Frank, I'm Kyle with azcardinals.com. You mentioned Brandon and Nikhil. When you practice with them, did it help realizing that, hey, I've been practicing with them? You can kind of see how you compare to them and realizing that they made it to the NFL as first-round picks?
Oh, yes. Each and every day when I was training with them, and they was being talked about being drafted. And when I'm working out with them and I'm doing the similar things they was doing, I'm just like, I could be a draft pick too, So when I get my opportunity to go out there and catch some more footballs, make some more plays, maybe I get spoken about going to the NFL too, But just being around them, when they was here, just built my mindset, my skill level, and everything that they came and brought to the table when they got here, because they was hungry. Far as where Brandon, coming from JUCO, he gonna come in with a different edge, trying to come out there and take everybody's spot and compete. Nikhil Harry, his name. 5-star coming out of high school, coming in, starting as a freshman, his freshman year, they just like that different mindset. So that's why I was happy to get around them guys. And, they helped me get to the level I'm at today. And I also helped them to get to the level where they at today too.
Joshua, Michael, and Nick King. Hello, Joshua with Bucs Report. All right, Michael.
Yeah, Frank, good to see you. Obviously, you touched on the Senior Bowl, but can you kind of expand on that? I mean, being around, like I said, a lot of that talent, NFL coaches, what did you take from that? What did you take from that? And then going in today, how did that help you?
One thing I say I took away from the Senior Bowl is my confidence level. When I went out there and I was able to go out there and compete with guys from, SEC, ACC, and just like seeing different cats I never competed against all the years I've been in college, and going out there and still able to beat them guys, my confidence level has shot up in the sky. And it was just like, oh, if I was beating the guys the Pac-12 and I'm beating these guys too, yeah. I would say like, yeah, it's a possible chance I could go in the NFL and do the same thing. So just going to the Senior Bowl and having a good time and boosting my confidence level, just competing with these receivers and cornerbacks, 5-star, 4-star, people with the big name all over the media and internet, and just going out there and competing with them, dude, is just like, it's nothing different. Trust your training, go out there and do what you got to do. Always be yourself and just try to go out there and prove them wrong each and every day.
Hey, Frank, did you have any nerves today? Did you sleep all right last night?
Oh, man. You want to talk about nerves? Oh, I ain't going to lie. The butterflies didn't leave me until after the 40. Oh, man, after the 40, I just felt like it was a point when I was at the broad jump, my hands just start shaking. I'm just like, oh, man, no way. But, once the butterflies, left my body, I just felt like it was just like a walk in the park. Go out there and you've been doing this all your life and just go out there and just catch the ball, just play fast, just do what you do and just always be yourself. And I'm happy that I wasn't nervous the whole day because I probably have been out there just shaking the whole day. People were just wondering what's wrong with me. But, but like I said before, it's just a blessing. I'm just happy I got through the day. They said a lot of positive things to me when I was leaving out the bubble. So I just feel like I should be in a good position right now for myself.
Nick Hamilton, Kyle, Ethan.
Hey, Frank, congrats on getting to this point.
Thank you.
Two-part question. First part is, what is some of the best advice Coach Herm Edwards and the coaching staff have given you to prepare for this day today?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear it for a minute.
Some of the best advice Coach Edwards and the staff has given you to prepare for this day.
Oh, some of the best advice they gave me is just always go out there and be yourself. Don't try to compete. Don't try to be somebody that you're not. That was one thing that always stuck to myself. And I remember he would pull me in the office and he was always saying to me, don't worry about Brandon, don't worry about Nikhil. You just worry about yourself. And one thing they always preached about me was taking care of myself, taking care of my body, going out there and being a professional each and every day, show everything that they taught me here as far as just, being a great person, being a great leader, running your routes hard, catching the ball all the way to your tuck, all the professional things so I could show them that I could play at that next level and just get all the little stuff and all the little stuff I've been.
Just looking.
Excuse me? Oh.
If you're not asking a question, please make sure your mic is muted.
All right, but yeah, to finish the answer to your question, sorry, but yeah, but the most important advice was just go out there and be yourself. And when he told me, he was like, it's already written. You ain't got to go out there and just be this person that you're not. Just always go out there and be yourself. And that was one thing that stuck to me from all the coaches and coaching staff here.
And what are some of the NFL wide receivers that you looked up to or admired that helped you?
So, due to the fact that I was at House of Athletes and a lot of players that's actually in the league now got back to them. So there was a time when I got to talk to Jarvis Landry. It was time I got to talk to Jefferson during our route sessions. And, one thing I got from Jefferson was just like, don't be scared. That's all he's always said to me, like, don't be scared. He said, look at me. I came out and went and been like the rookie of the year. And just going out there with that confidence level. And Jarvis was always just preaching to me about just taking care of your body, doing things that nobody else is willing to do. And those one of my two favorite receivers that did a lot of great things, especially Jarvis when he was coming out of college, and just seeing what Jefferson able to do now in the NFL. A lot of people doubted him, and just know that it's like that mindset that he created to go out there and do what he did this past year.
Frank, obviously, is on the Cardinals, and are you close with him? I'm wondering if he's given you any advice through this process, and also do you have any relationship with any of the Cardinals receivers?
I don't have no other relationships with none of the Cardinals receivers, but Eno is my boy. You could probably say that me and Eno best friends. We was committed to Iowa together at one point, and then they took our scholarships away. Then we came to Arizona. Then I came to Arizona State. Then he came the year after. And I just felt like it was just destined for us to be on the team together and just, build that bond. And one thing, I was talking to him yesterday at the Spring Bowl, and he was just like, no pressure, Frank, no pressure. Go out there, run what you run, lift what you lift. But, you got a lot of you got a lot of film and a lot of great things you put on film. So he was also preaching to me like don't be scared, no pressure, just go out there and do what you need to do.
Hey, Frank, of course, Arizona State fans know you for what you've done in Tempe, but what do you think as Frank Darby can you bring to an NFL team from day one?
So one thing I can say is my toughness and also the energy I bring. I'm going to go out there with energy that's going to push other players to be great and play at their high level each and every day at practice. I'm also tough enough to go out there and play special teams and probably coach up the best special teams NFL team can have. That's just one thing about me. It's just like my energy and the way I compete and the passion I have to go out there and play football, and just me just going in there, just being who I am. I just know a lot of guys gonna follow my lead and know that this is a job that just can't it's a job that could also be taken away from you. So you always gotta go out there and play at a high level each and every day, practice, game day, and also high level when you're going out there to take care of your body. And that's just one thing I know I'm gonna just have a reflect on a lot of players on my team.
Joshua with Bucks Report, followed by Hode.
Hey Frank, how are we doing? Sorry about that earlier.
How you doing?
Just quick question. Obviously, you have the coaches there, but has there been anyone in the league that, besides Nikhil or Brandon Ayuk, that kind of, giving you tips or advice on what to expect throughout the pro day and in the pre-draft process? And then have you spoken to the Buccaneers at all?
He said the Buccaneers?
Yeah. Yes, the Buccaneers. Have you spoken to the Buccaneers?
Have I spoke to the Buccaneers? No, I haven't. I spoke to the Buccaneers in our little 15-minute meetings at the Senior Bowl, but I didn't get like a second one with them yet. But as far as with the NFL guys, I would say no, I would mainly like to go and talk to the people I already got the relationship with, and that was like Brandon, Nikhil, and I just go to them because they've been through the process recently, and I always went to them to ask them what to expect up there, what I need to do. And one person that always really was big on it, always calling me and letting me know about it is Brandon. He always telling this ain't nothing to play with, friend. You got to take care of your body. You got to be here. You got to be there. You got to do the right thing every time. And then he also was preaching to me about opportunities. He said, if you don't hit the opportunity that they giving to you in practice, they're not going to call it for you in the game, Frank. So make sure you capitalize on everything they give you when you get up there at the next level, and just always be you and always be great.
Frank, as you're entering the new chapter of your football career, what do you want your legacy at Arizona State to be? What do you want the ASU fans to remember you by?
This high energy guy. That's all I want them to remember me by. And the logo I made, stupid swole. One thing that's a person like me, just always had that energy each and every day. They probably can remember me about Big Smiley because I'm always smiling when you see me, but just that energy guy that came in and did what he needed to do. And also the deep threat, somebody that's going to go out there and chase the game. That's how I really want to be remembered here at ASU. The person that always went deep to catch the deep threat for us, always had energy to push everybody else, and also a great person, to always be around.
Ethan and Michelle.
Yeah, talking about your legacy at Arizona State, what are some of your favorite memories from Tempe?
Well, one of my favorite memories was Oregon game my junior season when we took them down. Another memory was it had to be my freshman year here when we beat Washington and they was ranked. That was another big game. That was one of my because they stormed the field. It was crazy that year. Another memory when Michigan State came out here and thinking they could play in the hot sun, and we was able to beat them. And it was just a lot of great games here played, and also it was a lot of great memories in the weight room and the locker room with my teammates. So there was a lot of great things that happened this year, and I'm just happy I'm a Sundale, and I'm happy I chose the school to come to.
Yeah, Frank, obviously a lot of your teammates did choose to come back. How was it a pretty easy decision to turn the page on your career and move on to the next level? Or was there ever any thought of kind of deciding, hey, I'm going to come back like the other guys did and let's finish what we started?
It was tough. I thought about the decision I made for almost since when they took the season down and then they brought it back. So it was just me thinking about that situation. It was tough, and each and every day I would just say I was just thinking about my family back home and my mother and my sister. And I remember going to Chase, and I told him, like, if I got the opportunity to go to the Senior Bowl, you know, that's where I'm gonna have to go out there and do what I need to do, you know, just take that risk on myself. And I remember just telling him, was like, I don't think my family could last a year longer without me, you know, just being able to go out there and just help them, you know, survive with life. And, you know, it's just crazy because in the process, I had lost my mom. Man, I've been doing this for 5 years for her, and she went away on me about 3 weeks ago. And I'm just happy I was able to, like, just fight through it, keep pushing for her and coming out here and doing what I need to do. And I just know she's watching over me.
Was that an unexpected passing of your mother then?
Yes, it was very unexpected. You know, it was very unexpected. I just got a phone call when I was at the facility, and I was just like, wow, really, you know? And I had to take some time off during my process, but, you know, I got myself together and knowing I had to keep going because it's the most important thing in my life. And I know what she wants from me. So I had to get back right, go back out there and try to stretch another 2 weeks of training in to get back to my weight, get back to everything I was doing before I left, you know, and came out here and did and trusted my training and did what I needed to do.
Where were you out training when you got the word?
I was out in Florida, Western Florida, at House of Athletes.
Wow. Well, condolences, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's okay. You know, it's okay. You know, you see the smile on my face. I would never even thought of that. Y'all never even know because I'm just saying with this energy and smile all the time, you know.
Last call for any other questions. Frank, it's been a sincere pleasure for all of us.
Thank you, guys.
We will look for that smile at the next level for sure. And thank you for taking your time today to answer these questions.
Thank you for the opportunity. I appreciate you guys.
Good luck, Frank.
Thanks,
Thank
Frank.
you.